How's it going, everybody? I am Husky's Ghost, bringing you a discussion video. So, there's things to talk about. There's a lot I could be able to say with Microsoft's press conference, Sony's, and Nintendo's, but those will be topics for another video. This one I wanted to get out right away. It's fresh in my mind. This was actually the game I'm the most hyped for, and it's kind of weird saying that because there's a lot of games I saw that I'm really excited for, but those will be separate videos, and I'll get to them later on. But the one I want to talk about is the game I'm excited to the most, Super Smash Brothers. And one of the reasons is there's something kind of big I wanted to talk about. So anyways, Super Smash Bros. I love the Smash Bros. Series. I've been playing it since Melee. I never really got to play the original 64 when that came out because I was a pretty small bean, and you know, and that just happens. But I have played the original, I have played Melee, I have played Brawl 4, you know, of course this upcoming one I won't be playing the shit out of. But Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And the title doesn't lie. We are going to be looking at every single character from Smash Bros. History returning for this one big game. And we're already looking at over 60 characters. So far there's 65 confirmed, and I might still be counting. We might... Sakurai said don't expect too many new challengers. I know there's probably a few more they're holding back, so I'm expecting at least between 67 to 70 characters. If there's going to be any more newcomers, I'm expecting it's not going to be much, but it might go up to the 70 mark. Just a guess. It's just a prediction. I could be wrong. Could just be 2 more characters. I'm still holding hope for Crash Bandicoot and Shantae, but you know, it's Smash Bros. We got every character returning. I'm satisfied enough as it is. But that, and we're having like over. It seems to be, according to Game Explain, that they're able to catch, I think, over 80 stages. Almost sounds like they're bringing back every single stage in the series as well, and like, wow. But as of for now, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is definitely living up to its title already. It seems to be, excuse my phone, it seems to be a package celebration reunion of the Super Smash Bros. Series. This is almost like the way to end the series, at least for a while, because I don't know if there's any possible way at the moment to top this game, because this game is going to have everything except story mode. We got no word for story mode, adventure mode. I know for sure we'll at least have classic mode and other modes to it, but everyone's still curious about a story, adventure. I'm hoping for at least adventure mode. I don't really care too much for the Subspace Emissary from the Brawl. It was cool, the cutscenes were cool to watch, but if people are expecting something like that, I think you're setting yourself up to disappointment, because it seems like this is a game that's focusing more on characters than anything else. Smash Bros. History in a way. So if anything, the least we're going to get is an adventure mode. I'm thinking adventure mode. I'm not expecting story whatsoever. But you never know. But I was flabbergasted the whole day after the announcement. I was speechless. There's so much to talk about in it, and then again there really isn't, because it's kind of... Okay, first off, let me just get this out of the way. The question was going between, what is this Super Smash Bros.? Was it a port? Was it a sequel? And Sakurai, I think he played with us a little bit at the beginning. He's like, what is Super Smash Bros.? It's a game where you smack each other off the stage. In the end. I think he was playing with us, asking, you know, what is this Smash Bros.? And we kinda got our answer. It's obviously rendering on a new engine, and I think it's by Bandai Namco, according to the employee that tweeted a while back. But I believe this is a little bit between the mix of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Splatoon 2. It's the same game, but it's it just kind of squeezed itself in as a separate title, almost like Splatoon 2. This looks more like a sequel. It's more like a sequel celebration. So some people could call this Smash 4.5, but it's... I don't really know exactly how to say it. It's Smash 5. It looks like Smash 5, but it's Smash 5 collide with all the other Smashes. It's almost like its own thing, pretty much. It doesn't say Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo Switch. It's Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It's being treated like its own game. Even though the assets are the same as stuff from Smash 4, it's still being treated like it's a Smash 5 title almost. So to me, this looks to be more of a brand new title. They're adding exclusive characters to this game that's not carrying over to Smash 4. That's another sign that it's not going to be Smash 4 Deluxe or whatever. So I'm going to treat this as a brand new own separate game. And that's another thing I want to get at. He went onto some good detail about what this Smash Bros. Has in store. And I don't know if it's just me or not, but it seems like he put in so much more effort on this Smash Bros. Ultimate than he did on Super Smash Bros. For 3DS and Smash Bros. For Wii U. Just looking at this, I haven't even seen all the other modes that comes with this game, but already it looks like he put so much more effort and more love into this brand new title than he did with 3DS and the Wii U. It just seems like Wii U and 3DS were really bare bones in a way. They were good titles. I loved Smash 4, but this one just seems like there was so much more to it. I don't know, it's because of the 3DS limitations that he had to put into and try to make it fair on the Wii U or what, but it just seems like so much more effort was put into the Switch version than any other Smash Bros. He's got, Techniques are being brought back a little bit. Let's see. The announcer, I heard the announcer, he's the same announcer from Smash 4. They're bringing him back, which is pretty good. I think he's my favorite announcer out of them all, aside of Brawl. But the announcer is the same, but I'm really glad that Sakurai is able to pull this off. And it looks kind of competitive too. I can see that he focused a little bit on the competitive scene of this Super Smash Bros. It's more fast paced and more techniques and just more competitive side. So you're able to see this little box of how far off you've been launched outside of the screen. And he will have the percentage has a dot meter onto it now, so you could have like 5% dot, to whatever. That again could also be a big deal within the competitive scene. I know that Sakurai never looked at Super Smash Bros. As a competitive game, but it seems like he really focused on the competitive scene in this game while still keeping it casual as well. So that's really interesting. He also took notice of the clone characters and he actually gave them a name. He's calling them Echo Fighters. And I actually like that name. I like to call them Echo Fighters than clone characters. But it's good that he acknowledged Echo Fighters and Lucina and Marth. They're going to be their own little separate things stuff. But Lucina will be known as the Echo Fighter and the Marth and such. And he announced a new Echo Fighter, Daisy. That came out of nowhere. I really did not expect Daisy. I know there's people out there was asking for Daisy, but and saying for Waluigi, but Daisy just seemed like a Waluigi in a way. I just didn't see her to be that much of a big deal character to be in Smash Brothers. But that's just me. But Daisy just came out of nowhere. Good for Daisy fans. Daisy's a cool character. I never really cared for her all that much, but Daisy's in it. That's kind of cool. Waluigi is now an assist trophy again. Sorry, Waluigi fans. I know some of you are going to be like, saying, take him out as an assist trophy and make him a playable character. I don't think that he will. Better luck next time. That's all I can say. But one of the bigger announcements for Smash Brothers right now is Ridley. Some of you might be looking at me as the face of disappointment. It's not. I was excited to see Ridley in this. I wanted Riddle. I was one of those people that want Riddle in it, but the thing is, if he was in it, cool. If he was not, cool. I didn't care. I like the Metroid series. I love Ridley as a villain. And if Riddle was able to make it as a fighter, that's cool. If he wasn't able to, again, that's cool. It's no skin off my teeth. But Ridley surprised the living hell out of me. That was the face. I was just like, I don't know what to say about this. Because Sakurai, even not long ago on Smash 4, He says if he ever made Ridley as a playable character, he would have to shrink him down, and that just would not be Ridley's character. And people will go to the argument saying, well, all of Mario is small, he's the same size as Mario. And Bowser is all big, but you know, Bowser, he shrinks his size whenever the fuck he wants. But Olimar, Olimar, I think it's more of design. It was more of the design argument than anything else. Olimar and Kirby, you know, their design was sizable to a point that they will still make sense. Ridley, he was so crumped, and his wings, his neck, his head and everything, his big fucking ass tail. It's almost like asking, I don't know, it's like almost asking for the dragon from Super Mario Odyssey to be in this game, and it's the design, but somehow he managed to make Ridley look good. Because I had a hard time just imagining how Ridley would look as a fighter in Super Smash Bros. And what I saw, he looked like Ridley. He actually looked pretty decent. And the only time we saw Ridley as the same size as Samus was the very first Metroid game. And I wasn't designing his fighter design to be like that, because he just looked like a really squashed up snake. But somehow Sakurai did it. He did it. I don't know how he did it, but he did it. But Ridley's in Smash, I'm happy for that. I might actually main him. He might be one of my favorite characters depending on how he plays. He might be like my Bowser, because I love playing as Bowser as well. Charizard sometimes. Pokemon Trainer's back anyways, you know, so it doesn't matter anyways for that. Because I like playing as Pokemon Trainer. I like swapping out all three. So Ridley being back was a pretty cool thing, and seeing him in play, he looks like a very strong character. But he could be pretty slow. They're still in development. They might make him to be a very vulnerable character if you don't use him right. And I'm hoping that's what they're going to be doing with Ridley. You need to be good to play as Ridley. And that's what I'm expecting, I'm hoping, or he's going to be broken as all fuck. Bayonetta will not be any problem. It's Ridley you have to watch out for. Another big surprise I had for Super Smash Bros. Was, and this is where it came to me that, oh my god, everybody's coming back. Snake. I was fighting, so I mean, let me say this. I wanted Snake to come back for Smash 4. I really was one of those people that was hoping for Snake. But I wasn't holding on hope because of what Konami has been doing. Konami has been stubborn as all fuck. We all know this. We saw Metal Gear Survive, we saw what he did with Kojima, Silent Hills. Konami is like, fuck the fans, we want your money. I don't know what the hell Nintendo or Sakurai did to manage to get Konami to agree Snake coming back to Smash Brothers. I don't know if Sakurai went over there and undid their pants and gave him a really good blowjob or something, but I don't know what happened. Snake made it back to Smash Bros. I was so happy to see that. As long as his icon changed out of the Kojima Productions to the exclamation mark, that's completely understandable. But if Kojima saw this, he will probably be happy, because Snake was his baby, you know. And I'm really surprised to see Snake come back for Smash Bros. I mean, I prefer Snake over Simon from Castlevania. I'm so sorry, Castlevania fans, but I prefer Snake over that guy. But it's so much to talk about. But I don't want to drag this video on for too long, because I'll be a broken record, and I have a bad habit of doing that. But I'm excited for this though. December 7th is actually a couple days after my birthday. That'd be kind of a cool, be like a birthday gift right there. So I want to hear your guys' thought. What do you think of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? Are you going to be getting this, or are you holding out for certain announcements? But to me, I'm already sold. Every character, almost every stage, and just take my money. Take my balls, Nintendo. Just take everything. Until next time, guys. I'll talk to you later.